All right, y'all. Bitcoin is getting a massive move to the downside. This last 4-hour candle has given us a crazy 5.19% move to the downside. Now, we have broken down from the support that we've been holding since the 28th of August. And currently, guys, I am in a long trade. I am in a short trade. I want to talk about these trades real quick before we get into the analysis. We did yesterday get a rejection from this Fibonacci golden pocket resistance pulled from the last high we put in to the low. This was a trade setup given in advance in the VIP Discord where we were looking for a rejection from these areas of resistance. We did come up to the area of resistance with bearish divergences on that 1 hour time frame right here. I'm sorry, if we pull it from here to here on Market Cipher B, bearish divergences, very strong rejection. Now I'm still obviously in the short trade, and now I'm currently in a long trade, a long scalp trade. As you can see, I've just pretty much guaranteed a break even on the trade, but we did come down and bounce from the key area of support. Again, the setup was given in the VIP Discord yesterday morning in the VIP live stream where we were looking to come down and get a bounce from this exact level, guys, from this box. Both of these trade setups given in advance in the VIP Discord. Now, by the way, if you do want to join the VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. This is not a signals group, but we are a technical analysis group. And what we do is we look for those juicy areas of support and resistance so that we can plan in advance for our trades. And we can see that when we did come down to this area of support, we did so with some nice bullish divergences. And guys, I am treating this as a scalp. I would not be surprised if we come down lower from here. But nonetheless, because it is an area of support, I have to take a long from it if I get my confirmations and at least secure a break even so that I do not lose any money on the long, but can still hold the short longer. So let's get into the analysis here and kind of talk about what exactly we are expecting to happen. So if we come to our 4-hour time frame, we can see that this range that we're breaking down from is actually a range within a much larger range. Okay, if we go ahead and we just look at all of this, basically we can outline highs and lows right here. We can see that this is a range within a much larger range. And it would make sense to me, guys, that we would actually come down a little bit more to get a full rotation back down to these lows. And again, if you've been following my channel, you know that I am working with the potential idea that this was a pretty major bottom. For more information on why I think this could be a major bottom on Bitcoin, go check out the video I made earlier this morning. But essentially, guys, what we are looking at here is a breakdown of this interesting pattern, right? We have a very interesting pattern right here where we have this some would call it a descending triangle, where we had this horizontal area of support right here, and we had this diagonal area of resistance. And if we just kind of do this right here, and then we take the measured move of the breakdown of this pattern, we can see that if we do take it from down here, we do have lower targets than what we are currently at right now. And so for that reason, I'm actually looking for a potential support in this red box down here, because the idea that I am working with right now is that potentially this is a major area of support given the weekly and monthly time frames on Market Cipher B. As you can see, the monthly time frame on Market Cipher B, the VWAP is starting to curve up, momentum wave is starting to curve. The weekly has given us a big BitBoy green dot with the anchor wave and trigger wave now forming. And so if this is going to be a key area of support, then we can actually expect to come down to these lows and retest what used to be initially support, to retest it that indeed it is support. Okay, so right now we are still working with the idea, at least I am still working with the idea, that we may come lower. That is why I'm still holding the short. However, as you can see, I have taken a long from these lows as well, because of the confirmations that we have been given. So let's kind of go now to a more macro time frame and kind of discuss what could happen if we don't actually hold this area as support. Now, this area of 17.7K, why is this so important? It's so important because it is the retest of the previous bull market all-time high. Okay, so we can see right here that we have come down to pretty much the measured move of this rising wedge to the 786 Fibonacci retracement, retest of the previous bull market all-time high, with very bullish signals on our oscillator, anchor trigger wave. This historically, this signal right here, as you can see from the circled waves here, when Market Cipher B is very oversold and we're getting big BitBoy green dots, money flow in the red, that is the bottom of the bear market. Okay. And because that is the bottom of the bear market, I am working with the idea that potentially we have bottomed out. Now, to assure a bottom, what we want to see is a retest. Look at the bottoms in the past. When we put in this bottom here, we came down, hit our bottom, got 1, 2, 3 retests before a big move to the upside. Even over here, you could see that we got 1, 2, 3 retests before a big move to the upside. Even back over here in January 2021 and December 2020, we came down, we got 3 taps before a move to the upside. If this is real support, we would want to see bullish signs as we come back down to retest this red box down here. So what are we going to be looking for as we come down to there? Pretty much something like this. We want to see anchor and trigger waves on Market Cipher B, either putting in a slightly lower low, getting moved to the upside, or putting in a slightly higher low. Now, of course, we're going to have to use lower time frames to time our exact entry, but nonetheless, we can use these larger time frames to tell us the overall macro direction. Now, if you want to learn how to trade this way, you could check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the blueprint so that you can feel confident in your trade entries, showing you how to stop FOMO trading, how to stop trading with emotions, how to plan out your trades in advance so that you can know exactly where you're looking to take longs and shorts, so that you are not caught off guard, so you are not chasing price, so you're not buying high and selling low. Instead, you are buying low and selling high, so that you can take shorts from up high and longs from down low, as I have done right here. There's a 25% discount in the description. Also, guys, if you do want to join the VIP Discord where we post the analysis and do multiple live streams a week, you can go to patreon.com/JasonCasper. So, there's a few things that I am potentially looking at right now, and I'm going to go off log scale and come back right here. First of all, we need to be aware that after breaking down of such a massive range like this, if we do happen to get a move back to the upside, we need to understand that what used to be massive support is now going to be massive resistance. So 19.5 was very important support all of last week. If we get a move back to 19.5, this is now going to be massive resistance. And if we take our Fibonacci from our high yesterday to the low that we put in just now, we can see that we have this very important zone where we have the VWAP, we have that previous horizontal level of what used to be support now as resistance. So if we start to get a move up from here, definitely a major take profit if anyone's long should be here. Or even looking to add to shorts to potentially get a move back down lower. However, we need to be aware that the target of the breakdown of this range is actually still lower. And so that's where we're at right now, right? We need to understand that we have broken down from a small range within a larger range. And the target for this breakdown is going to be now below these the current price that we are right now. Okay, just one more time to show the pattern here. Right, we have a measured move coming down to around the low 18,000s. Okay, the low 18,000s where I will potentially be looking for a long trade. So these are definitely very volatile times for Bitcoin. Very interesting times. But we can't lose sight of the fact that we are still within this range right here, and until we actually start to lose this and back test this as resistance, there is no need to get overly bearish. As we come down to these lows, actually I am leaning more bullish than I am bearish. I even made a video this morning about why I am leaning slightly more bullish on crypto within the next few months than I am bearish, but of course that's based more on fundamentals. So with that being said, God bless all of you in the name of Jesus the Messiah. And I will see everybody in the next video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Peace.